Hey guys, what's going on? It's Danny Deals back with another exciting episode of Un Poco Mas, the show where we give you just a little bit more on behalf of executive producer Hurricane Lopez and supervising producer Stock Karen. We would like to say hello and welcome and welcome and hello. Today we'd like to speak with you about UBX Unity Biotechnology Inc. Ticker symbol is UBX. The stock on the day had a pretty exciting announcement and then proceeded to just kind of poop in its pants. Down 12 cents to $3.29, down another 7 cents after hours to $3.22. Volume on the day was very paltry at 100,000 shares. Basically, guys, this stock is about as dead gets. Like there's just not much going on because it's going to be a long slog to get their one remaining drug that is in a serious pipeline in terms of FDA testing, which is of course UBX 1325, looking at it for both wet AMD and diabetic macular edema. So today, guys, Unity announces design of the Phase 2B Aspire study evaluating UBX 1325 in DME. Um, so they will go head to head against aflibercept um, in previously treated patients with active DME who are not achieving optimal benefit from standard of care. Unity expects to begin activating clinical trial sites in the third quarter 2023 and dose the first patients in Q4 2023. The Phase 2B Aspire study is designed to provide a clear and robust comparison between UBX 1325 and the standard of care aflibercept in a head to head trial in patients with DME, said Anner van Gogh, PhD, executive CEO of Unity. Participants in the study drug arm will receive 3 doses of UBX 1325 over the duration of the study in a frequency that mirrors the real world dosing schedule in the aflibercept arm. Based on the significant improvement in vision and durable effect observed with UBX 1325 in our Phase 2 Behold study, we are excited to explore the potential benefit of UBX 1325 as a monotherapy in patients with DME who are no longer benefiting from standard anti-VEGF therapy. So, guys, this is a Phase 2B, multi-centered, randomized, double-masked, actively controlled. Patients will be randomized 1-to-1. They'll either get 10 units of UBX 1325 or 2 milligrams of aflibercept control injections every 8 weeks for 6 months. So they're going to be dosed at week 0, week 8, week 16, I guess. And that'll carry them through the 24-week study, which I'm sure there'll probably be follow-ons and that type of thing. Guys, they're enrolling patients with non-proliferative diabetic retinopathy. So basically, I'm not going to go into all these terms. I don't even really understand them, but there will be enrollment of approximately 40 participants with 20 participants per arm. Um, so, guys, they're basically expected to start the trial, the first dose in Q4 2023. With current timelines, last patient visit will be expected to be Q4 2024, with 16 and 24-week readouts anticipated in Q1 2025. So, guys, that is a bit of a ways off. We're talking about 18 months, but that readout will be critical because if that is what we hope it will be, as shareholders, then the next step will be a P3 study. And, if at that point it goes head to head and it's significantly better than the current best treatment, you have a real winner on your hands at that point. And I think things are lining up because UBX 1325 was quite effective in just 1 dose over a 48-week period. So you have to think that there will be a cumulative benefit to the similar dosing that they're doing in aflibercept. I don't know why I find that word so difficult to say. So what did the stock do? Basically, it didn't do too much, guys. Notice that the stock is holding above the 50-day moving average, and the stock is actually just trying to pass the 200-day moving average, which intersected with our trend line here. So the 200-day moving average is coming down and the stock is coming up. Guys, I'm not saying this, uptrend can't break, but I think it looks pretty solid right now. Again, I'm looking for the stock to run up to about $6, which I believe would be closer to its fair value. I mean, that would still be a market cap under 100 million, but DME is a very large market, and this drug has already proven quite a lot. It's still, it's still a bit of a long shot. It's still very risky. This company only is like a one-trick pony right now. All the eggs are in the UBX 1325 basket, but I still believe the risk reward at this point is extremely attractive. Analysts agree with me. The average price target is $7, representing over 100% upside. Last rating, Roth MKM came in at $10 with a buy. Dylan Doofus with $10 and a buy. City $6 and a buy. Wedbush at 3 and a buy. Matthew Caulfield, HC Wainwright. He is $10 and a buy. Obviously, quite aggressive. And Mizuho 6 and a buy. So universally, analysts like the stock. Yeah, there's not, the volume has been very, very low. There's not much going on. Insiders haven't really been buying. There's basically been no transactions. Shorts, not much going on there either. 6% of the free float, a million shares on loan, 80, utilization at 80, cost to borrow at 1.2. So guys, not too much going on with UBX. They already noted they were going to do a phase 2B, just fleshing out some of the details. We're looking for another trial that will go with wet AMD that will be in look at UBX 1325 in combination with existing anti-VEGF treatments, which seem pretty to be a pretty promising potential use of the drug because it has a totally different mechanism of action from that therapy. So if they could both be beneficial, why not? And then, guys, my only thought is like, this is the exact same thing they said on the wet AMD trial. They're like, oh, the aflibercept or Regeneron or whatever, the other drug, the VEGF drug. Oh, it's not working for these patients anymore. So, we got it. And then boom, as soon as they started the trial, the VEGF started working miraculously, and they got this huge bump in visual acuity, which made fairly decent data for UBX look like dog poop. So that's the danger when you do these sort of head-to-head, singled-up trials. But basically, UBX has to hit a home run. This is their baby, and so they have to basically show that this is the best available treatment for DME, and they're going to do that in this trial, and we're going to see what happens, guys. But it's going to take a while. You have to be here for the long haul. I think if we get really, really strong results on that trial, then you're going to start to see a tremendous increase in the market cap of this company. But again, that is all the way in Q1 2025. So be sure to pop some popcorn, get yourself a beverage, because you're going to be sitting here for about the next 19 to 23 months until you're happy as here's something. So guys, that's UBX Unity Biotechnology. My name is Danny Deals. The show is Un Poco Mas, where we try to give you just a little bit more. Guys, tell me down in the comments, where do you think the UBX price is going? Do you think the company has any other moves up its sleeve coming in behind UBX 1325? Any other molecules look promising to you guys? Of course, they're not in trials yet. Do you think anyone will invest in the company? Do you think it's a buyout candidate? Do you think shorts and the short-long hedge funds will get a hold of it? The good news is, guys, they have a nice cash runway that'll take them, the next 18 months or so. So we don't expect any money raises. We don't expect dilutions. Kind of expect them to stay the course, be a little bit boring. But I still think this is tremendously undervalued over the long term. Analysts agree with me. Do you guys agree with me? That's what's important. Guys, let me know down in the comments, what are your thoughts on UBX? Are you a buy? Are you a sell? Are you a hold? What's your short-term and long-term target price? What other questions do you have about the stock? Any thoughts? Please, I will lend you my ear. Guys, thanks for watching. Un poco mas for Hurricane Lopez and Stock Karen. You guys have a great night. It's June 21st, 2023 aftermarket, and we'll just take a look and see what UBX has in store for us tomorrow. Probably a lot of boring sideways trading with no volume, and you're going to need a cup of coffee.